That basket pushes the lead to double digits. Baddest ones got 32 points in the game. The drive by Collison, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Kings.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And, Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
New Orleans leading by 9. Shoots it. Here's Kaman. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
It's Gay with the drive. It's stolen by Ajinça. This one for 3. No good from De La Cruz. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
Boy, what a great game for Gay. 9 points and 4 assists as well. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a damn...
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Pelicans on top. They finish off the second quarter.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off. And I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere. Some changes for Sacramento. Roberson, he's checked in for Wright. McCallum comes in for Gary Neal. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Collison is out there with Ray McCallum. Then there's Roberson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Gay in at the power forwards position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's De La Cruz. Great D that time from Collison.
He surprised him with the crossover, but just couldn't stay in control for the finish.
And Roberson kicks to Gay, and stolen by Gordon. From deep three-point range, and Roberson pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gay with no one around. And again, it's Sacramento converting. New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The shot's good from De La Cruz.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Shot's good by Gay. The Pelicans shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. The drive by Collison, got a hand on it. Here's Dela Cruz. And it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Back to Collison. Fires for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Kept alive. Kaman's shot is good. Kaman's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
McCallum dishes to Collison. No good on the triple.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And it's Gay at the elbow. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. The Pelicans making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
The Kings trail by 9. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Cousins, shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Dela Cruz, and another 3 for New Orleans.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Collison kicks to Roberson. Gay left side. On the money from 12 feet away. Gay's got 23.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Passes it to Dela Cruz. New Orleans moving it around. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly, it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
The drive by Collison, off the mark from 16 feet out. And as welcome back as we get Sacramento making some changes. Ray McCallum's checked in for Wright. Wright comes in for Roberson. And it's Collison in for DeMarcus Cousins. And New Orleans also making a change. Baddest one's checked in for Drew Holiday. So the Pelican 5 right now. Anderson with the inside. Tyreek Evans out there with baddest one. And it's Cunningham in at the 3. No good from Dela Cruz.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Here's Neal. It's deflected.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Dela Cruz offline with his three.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
All alone, flushes it down to finish the break.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Pulls it up. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Sacramento grabs the miss. Rondo's got his fifth rebound in this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they've built this lead. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
1:58 left in the fourth.
Well, he's come out a bit chilly here in the second half. Not nearly as effective as he was in the first.
And he gets the bucket. 65 points for Freak.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Nogueira, he's checked in for Cousins. Quincy Ace has come in for Rudy Gay. Ray McCallum's checked in for Gary Neal. And it's Wright in for Darren Collison. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Chris Kamen's checked in for Withy. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Anderson. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Pondexter in for Tyreek Evans.
Another turnover and another basket the other way.
And the miscues this quarter, guys, how about 4 points that have gone the other way, and that's not how they're going to narrow this gap.
Here's Dela Cruz, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Pelicans.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Baddest One. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Pass to McCallum. Down low. And there's Nogueira on the assist from McCallum.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Baddest One. 34 seconds left in the game. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes in. Lucas Nogueira. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Dela Cruz. On offense, here are the Kings. Right outside. And he gets it to go. And so it's New Orleans with it. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Baddest One. The three. That's good.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Backs against the wall.
The 2K Sports postgame show.